In the beginning there was nothing, no sun, no moon, no stars. The book of Genesis tells a powerful story. It speaks of how God, the creator of all, brought forth the universe and everything in it. This creation unfolded over 7 days, a sacred period that laid the foundation for life as we know it. Each day brought forth wonders, a testament to God's boundless power and love. Join me now as we journey back to the dawn of time, exploring the 7 days of creation and their profound impact on our world. This story is not just about the distant past. It is a story about who we are and where we come from. It is a story that continues to shape our understanding of the world around us. From the smallest grain of sand to the vast expanse of the cosmos, creation speaks to the majesty and mystery of the divine. Let us delve into this timeless narrative and rediscover the awe-inspiring power of creation. The first day of creation began in darkness. Then God spoke the words, "Let there be light." And there was light. This was no ordinary light. It was the light of creation, the energy that would illuminate the universe and make life possible. God saw that the light was good. He separated the light from the darkness, calling the light day and the darkness night. This act of creation was not merely physical, it was also symbolic. Light represents knowledge, truth, and hope. Darkness represents the unknown, fear, and despair. By creating light and separating it from darkness, God was establishing a fundamental order in the universe. He was showing us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. The light of creation continues to shine upon us today, reminding us of God's presence and guiding us on our journeys. On the second day, God turned his attention to the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and void, covered in water. A vast expanse of water stretched out before him. God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." And it was so. God called the vault sky. This separation of waters was crucial for the development of life. The waters above the sky would become the source of rain, while the waters below would form the oceans and seas. The sky itself would provide a space for the sun, moon, and stars to shine. This act of creation demonstrates God's meticulous planning and his understanding of the delicate balance necessary for life to flourish. The third day saw the emergence of land and vegetation. God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land and the gathered waters he called seas. God saw that it was good, but creation was not finished. God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The earth brought forth an abundance of plant life, from tiny seeds to towering trees. This vegetation would not only beautify the earth, but it would also provide food and shelter for the creatures that were to come, sustaining life and shaping the ecosystems we marvel at today. On the fourth day, God turned his attention to the heavens. He said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark seasons and days and years." And it was so. God made 2 great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. The sun, moon, and stars were not merely decorative. They were created with specific purposes. They would provide light for the earth, regulate its temperature, and govern its seasons. They would also serve as navigational aids for humans and animals alike. The celestial bodies stand as a testament to God's power and design. Their rhythmic dance across the sky, a constant reminder of the order and beauty he wove into the fabric of the universe. The fifth day marked the beginning of animal life. God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky." And it was so. God created great sea creatures and every living thing that moves, with which the waters teemed according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. God saw that it was good. The oceans came alive with fish of all shapes and sizes, while the skies filled with birds of every feather. This was a celebration of diversity, a testament to God's creativity and boundless imagination. Each creature, from the smallest fish to the largest whale, was uniquely designed and perfectly suited for its environment. The sixth day of creation was the most significant. It was on this day that God created humankind. God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." And it was so. God created mankind in his own image, male and female, he created them. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground." This act of creation was different from all the others. Humans were created in the image of God, endowed with a soul, a conscience, and the capacity for love, creativity, and reason. After 6 days of creating, God rested on the seventh day. He blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work of creating that he had done. This day, the Sabbath, was not merely a day of inactivity, it was a day of celebration, a day to reflect on the wonders of creation and to give thanks to the Creator. The Sabbath was a gift from God to humanity, a time to rest from our labors, to nurture our souls, and to deepen our relationship with Him. It was a reminder that our worth is not defined by our productivity, but by our status as God's beloved children. The story of creation is a profound narrative that has resonated with humanity for millennia. It speaks to our deepest longings for meaning, purpose, and connection. It tells us that we are not accidents of nature, but beloved creations of a loving God. Each element of creation, from the smallest atom to the vast expanse of the cosmos, points to the power, wisdom, and artistry of the Creator. The creation story is not merely a historical account. It is a timeless message of hope, a reminder that even in the midst of chaos and uncertainty, there is a God who is in control. It is a call to stewardship, urging us to care for the earth and all its inhabitants as precious gifts from God. The seventh day. The Sabbath stands as a beacon of rest and renewal in a world that often feels chaotic and demanding. It is a time to step away from the busyness of life and to reconnect with our Creator, ourselves, and our loved ones. The Sabbath is not a burden, but a gift, an opportunity to experience the fullness of life that God intends for us. Observing the Sabbath on Saturday allows us to recharge, to nourish our souls, and to remember who we are in light of eternity. The 7 days of creation were not merely a moment in time. They were the beginning of a grand narrative, a story that continues to unfold today. We are all part of this story, each of us a unique and irreplaceable creation. As we marvel at the wonders of creation, let us be filled with gratitude for the gift of life and the privilege of being part of God's incredible design. May the story of creation inspire us to live lives of purpose, meaning, and wonder. May we be good stewards of this beautiful planet, and may we always remember that we are God's beloved children, created in His image and destined for greatness.
Thanks for tuning in. Hit that follow button and share with your friends. Thanks for watching. Follow and share.